In this video today, I'm going to show you my complete backup process. This is going to show you how I back up my music that I use for DJing. I know a lot of DJs that just wing it and don't back up their music, and I think this is mad. So I want to show you how I do it so you lot can follow it. Before we start, if you could smash that like button down below, it really helps out the video and it helps YouTube push this video out to more DJs. Also, be sure to watch the video all the way to the end to get the best value out of it. With that being said, let's get into the video. What's going on, people? I go by the name of DJ CB and I help bedroom DJs transition over to a club DJ. If you like the sound of that, make sure you're hitting that subscriber button down below, and don't forget to hit that bell notification to get notified every single time I post a video. If you have just subscribed, write I subscribe in the comments down below and I'll reply back instantly. Let's get into it. So at least once a week, usually every single Sunday, I will back up my music on my DJ laptop. On my laptop, I have around about 10,000 songs, which is about 100 gigabytes of music. If I was to lose this music, I would be devastated, as I have spent years collecting and organizing music. So I back up my music across a few places. External hard drives, I'll leave the link down below to the ones I use. Cloud storage and USB sticks, I'll leave the link down below in the description. I'm now going to explain my step-by-step process of my backup process. Before I start, this is all done on a MacBook Pro. I know 90% of DJs have MacBook Pro, so this video should be very useful. I'll leave a link down in the description down below to the MacBook that I own. Step 1. On Sunday, the first thing I'll do is back up my entire laptop. I'll do this by using the Time Machine application. But what is Time Machine? Time Machine is a backup software application distributed as part of macOS. Time Machine creates incremental backups of files that can be restored at a later date. It allows the user to restore the whole system or specific files. In simple terms, the Time Machine will back up your computer to a specific point. So if your laptop was to die and you get a new one, you can restore the new MacBook to how your old one was. In order to do this, plug in your external hard drive to your Mac, head over to Time Machine in settings, select the external hard drive that you want to use to back up, and then begin the backup process. Depending on how much you have in your MacBook determines how long the backup will take. My MacBook the first time took about an hour, but every week when I do it, because I don't add too much to it a week, the backup doesn't take too long. Once I've completed the Time Machine backup, I then move on to step 2. If you're using iTunes, what I usually do is head over to the music folder on my MacBook and copy the entire contents of that folder onto my second external hard drive. This folder has everything to do with your iTunes and how it's all structured. If you was to lose your laptop, you could place this folder into the new music folder on your new laptop and it will restore your new iTunes to how it was before. The reason why I always do this step is because I do all my crate organization and music organization in iTunes. So this is very important for me to back up. So what I do is plug in my second external hard drive, create a new folder on the hard drive with today's date, then drag the contents of my music folder into this folder. This usually takes about half an hour as my iTunes folder is massive. Once we've done this, I move on to step 3. Now I know some DJs don't use iTunes to organize their music, so this step is for the DJs that use folders. So what I have in my iTunes are smart crates for every single genre I have in my library, from R&B to hip hop to Afrobeats to UK music. So what I simply do on my hard drive is create folders on there to match the genres I have in my iTunes, then go back to iTunes and copy all the contents from, let's say, the R&B smart playlist, and then paste it into the R&B folder on my hard drive. If you're using folders on your laptop, all you need to do is copy your folders from your computer to the external hard drive. I always do this third step as a super backup. Imagine if your MacBook breaks and you can't restore your iTunes. At least I still have all my music there. Before we move on to step 4, if you could smash that like button down below, I'd really appreciate it. Let's get on to the next step on how I back up my music. Step 4. Now I have all my music backed up on my hard drives. I'm not finished just yet. External hard drives are good, but imagine if they get damaged, corrupted, or stolen. You need to have even more backups to ensure that you're safe. So step 4 is backing up to cloud storage. The way I do this is plug my external hard drive into my other computer, then paste my music folders I backed up in the previous steps into the documents folder. What this then does is automatically push all these files to iCloud as I have this folder synced. This is a very important step because imagine if you're out one day and your house happens to burn down. Inside your house you have your MacBook, your hard drives, all your music will be gone. So backing up to the cloud is essential in my eyes. You don't have to move this folder to another computer like I do. You can just do the iCloud backup process on your computer where your music is. But this just gives me another device where I can store my music. You think we're finished? Not quite yet. Once my music is backed up to all my devices and the cloud, I now back up my backup USBs. Imagine you're in a club playing on CDJs with your laptop. Next thing you know, your laptop dies and you have nothing to play on because you didn't back up your USBs in your bag. The way I do this is through REKORDBOX, but oh my God, I hate this software so much. It takes so long, but it's something I need to do about 2 times a year. So what I do is load up REKORDBOX. And the good thing about this is that it's synced to your iTunes. So all I need to do is select the playlist from my iTunes that I want, and REKORDBOX will place them onto the USBs for me. The benefit of this is when I DJ out, I play from my iTunes playlist, and having the ability to have the same folder structure on my USBs is good because there isn't much change. Imagine you're so used to playing on your laptop and the folder structures on your laptop, and you go over to USBs and it's not quite the same. You'll struggle and you'll feel like you've forgotten how to DJ. So what I'll do is head over to my sync manager, click the iTunes playlist that I want and start syncing. This can take anywhere from 1 hour to 24 hours depending on your music library, USB speed or laptop hardware. So make sure when you start this you have enough time in your day. But remember, you need to do this with 2 USBs. Step 6. After I've backed up all my USBs with REKORDBOX, there's one last step. Putting all my music onto one last USB. Like I said, you can never have too many backups. You never know what could happen. So what I'll do is take all my music folders like R&B, hip hop and place them onto this one USB drive. With this USB drive, give this to a mate or a parent to hold. You kind of don't want to have this USB on you. This USB is used for emergencies only. Imagine this, if you haven't backed up to the cloud or anything and you happen to lose everything, at least you have this one USB in a different location. And there you have it, 6 steps on how I back up my music. If you want me to go in depth on any of the steps, write down in the comments down below which steps you want me to go through in depth. If you got this far in the video, type backup in the comments down below so I know that you've watched this video all the way through so I can thank you personally. If you found this video useful, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, make sure you're hitting that subscribe button down below and don't forget to hit that bell notification to get notified every single time I post a video. I post videos every Monday and Friday and sometimes Wednesdays, so be sure to subscribe for more content. Be sure to follow me on Instagram at DJC_B. Also, I've just set up a Twitch channel, DJCB TV. Make sure you follow me on there as well. I go by the name of DJCB and we're out.